There's an ex-user who calls himself I Must Go. And guess what? He's been arraigned in court for allegedly posting derogatory tweets against the president and his family. Just to put things in context, here's the article from Citizen, and I quote, Titus Wekesa Sifuna has been arraigned before the Milimani Law Courts under a miscellaneous application. The prosecution has requested that the suspect be detained for 7 days to allow the police to conclude ongoing investigations. The court was informed that Sifuna has been using his X account operating under the handle number 5 the thief and username I Must Go to post derogatory remarks directed at the president and his family. According to the prosecution, the posts have attracted negative public reactions and are considered dangerous to national peace and cohesion. The court further heard that the content shared, including messages and images, amounts to hate speech potentially inciting ethnic divisions amongst the public. Now, in this video, I want us to look at some of the alleged tweets that they are saying are derogatory towards the president and his family, and with no further ado, let's get after it. In this first tweet, you now even just understand why you jamaa amekimbizwa kotini. It says, I will be swimming here today, and there is 2 images which I will blur because hii ni noma. Now in this image, this is Rachel Ruto, the first lady of the republic. On the left side, amewekwa in a bikini. And on the right side, this I believe is a random person who's also wearing a bikini, but it looks like a picture from the back of the first lady also in a bikini. Now I'm sure none of these images are real. This is Photoshop, and hii probably ndo iliguza mtu pabaya, sababu I always say in politics, play around with people's politics. If it is Joho, ingilia Joho siasa yake, ingilia Rigiji siasa yake, but the moment you start touching on people's wives, children and other non-political players around them, hapo ndo mambo inachemka. So this one in specific, I know, is the one that caused the problem. But let's see the other tweets. This one says, sasa boma yangu project itakuwaje yenu? In other words, you know this housing thing is called boma yangu, right? Like you're getting your own house, but he's basically making a joke saying that your boma ni ya rais, that is why it's called boma yangu. How could it be yours? In another tweet, he says, hey Grok. Now Grok is an AI that belongs to X. So he asks the AI this question. Hey Grok, would you rather vote for William Samoei Ruto or his chicken? I need one answer, please. And Grok responds at the bottom and says, I'd go with the chicken. It's got less baggage, a solid strat, and probably clacks some straight talk. Plus, it's a national symbol of new beginnings. Hard to beat that in a vote. Ouch. So even the AI believes that a chicken is better than the president of Kenya. But who asked the question? It was asked by I Must Go. I don't think this is a reason to arrest anybody or arraign them in court. Other than your bikini, I'm not seeing anything else that's out of hand. In another tweet, he says, good morning, Kenyans. Haijawa Raisi. And then Ameka Rais on top of this is one of those ladies who contest for Miss Universe, Miss something. So he's placed the president's head on top of the body. And then the strip, which is supposed to say Miss Universe, Miss Kenya, Miss Africa, Miss whatever, imeandikwa Miss Corruption. Again, this is not something worth arraigning someone in court. I don't think he imefikisha threshold. There's another one which says, Peaky Blinders, for those of you who love watching TV and the ongoing shows. This is a group of Brits, I believe it's a gang, who know how to dress well and throw down a beat down. You can see Tom Shelby. I believe this other one is Arthur Shelby and a few of the other Shelbys around. Now this one he calls Peaky Blinders. Then there is an image of the president, Raila, Opiyo and I walking together with the aide-de-camp pale nyuma, and he calls them Peaky Blind Ass, as in Heine. So that's just wordplay. I don't see anything there. In another one, he says Kasongo. He doesn't really finish the word, but the picture says a lot. This is the Grim Reaper moving from door to door to door. This has really been used a lot. I used to see it back when I used to watch football. Maybe if Real Madrid is defeating a lot of teams, you'll see on the first door they slayed Arsenal. On the second one, they slayed Athletic Bilbao. On the third one, Evo. And then now they're going to deal with the fourth one. But now they've remastered this piece, and it says the president has butchered the education of the country, he has butchered Shah, he has butchered the Standard Media Group, and now he's arriving at e-Citizen kuendelea na hii chaos. Nothing there either. We look at a few more than call it a day. In this one, he says, I need 10,000 people, we go start our own country. Okay. In another tweet, I Must Go was responding to a question someone asked. The person was asking, what do you think is the most dangerous animal? And he posted a bull that's farting with the president's head on top. Now I'll skip all that. There's one which I find very interesting. Merino sheep from the lakeside are so silent. Now this is another one which could be an issue. They are waiting for their lord of bread to announce to them whom to vote for. And he has also tasked AI. This looks like an AI image, and the AI image has put Raila in a bikini, and the knickers are saying Azimio. I don't even see a big deal with that either, but this part where it says Merino sheep from the lake, I'm sure those from the lake will feel some type of way. And finally, there's this one tweet where he says, the reason we don't construct roads is because even after I build tarmac, you decide to walk on grass. And then there's an image placed pale chini. So it's mostly parody. I don't think his account is too malicious. At most, he should be released with a warning. Because I even doubt he's the originator of your image, the first lady in a bikini. I've seen that image before. Whoever made it ajulikani, but those who retweeted it and posted it ndo wanapelekwa kotini. Anywho, what say you guys? Do you think this guy should have been arraigned in court, or hii si mambo ya kotini? Angetumiwa tu Twitter ambiwe bwana wacha hiyo tabia. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below anyway, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. In the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Hondavidwafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Hondavidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.